Humans can complicate anything. Take eating, for example. What was once a matter of foraging, hunting, and eating whenever possible has evolved into a range of eating patterns which we employ. There's intermittent fasting, 3 meals plus snacks, even alternate day fasting where you have some normal days and some days with really few calories. We gravitate towards these different approaches for various reasons, and I've got a theory that in some situations, even sheep show a preference towards different eating strategies. In an experiment last year, I gave sheep in different pens a little bit or a lot of feed trough space. In these troughs, I gave them the same amount of pellets each day, and I measured their weight change after 18 days. You know how humans hoping to lose weight sometimes eat their food portions off a small plate to facilitate weight loss? We expected to see a similar thing with our sheep, but in fact, there was no difference in weight gain between the two groups at all. Now, I'm going to make absolutely no comment on the implications of this for the psychology of human weight loss diets, but in terms of sheep welfare, this could potentially be a great thing. That's because during some stages of production and transport, sheep will have to exclusively eat from a trough, and in many of these settings, limits on the length of trough space available means competition is fierce and the chance of not getting a feed are high. Understandably, animals not being able to meet their feed requirements is problematic with regards to productivity as well as sheep welfare. So then, I was originally thinking there might be a need to provide sheep with a minimum amount of trough space, but my results so far indicate this might not be the case. It seems in fact that sheep may simply take different approaches to meeting their feed requirements when trough space is limited, but that these approaches fare reasonably equally in terms of their effectiveness. For example, some animals will push through the group and rush to a seat at the table for every meal, but I've also observed other animals that hang at the back of the pen only to find no pellets remaining by the time there's a free space at the trough. At one point or another, however, most animals do manage to get their share, and I want to find out more about how they do this. Is it a matter of being in the right place at the right time, or does their hunger eventually overcome their inhibitions to compete, leading them to utilize specific behaviors like headbutting or mounting other sheep in an attempt to take their place at the trough? To learn more about this, I'm going to be analysing video footage of groups of sheep when consuming feed from a short trough, and see exactly when each one is eating, how they're doing it, and how successful their techniques are by measuring individual changes in weight. This knowledge is going to provide valuable information about the incredible ways that sheep utilise behaviour to not only cope, but potentially thrive with challenges in their environment. Just like that, I've turned putting pellets into a trough into a complex analysis of personalised feeding strategies in sheep. As I said before, humans can complicate anything.